Welcome, Skate Fam, to my G-Slide instructional videos. My name is Reginald Dillon, also known as Juice, and I'll be your instructor today. Today we're going to learn about the X marks the spot, the first part of it, which is going to be just the first part of the X. In the last lesson we learned about the 3 parts to my teaching method, and we also learned about X marks the spot overall in totality. Today we're going to learn about the first part of X marks the spot. And before we start learning about X marks the spot, we want to go into something called range. Okay. In the next couple of lessons, I'm going to reference the term range. And when I say range, basically we just want to see how far we can extend a move while feeling comfortable. Okay. With regards to the first step of X marks the spot, we're going to use something that I call a spring. Very simple. And a spring is something that you can compress and it builds it builds energy. And when you release it, it releases energy. With regards to the first step, we're going to use our thighs as our spring. And basically when we come down into a spring position, we come into a stronger base and we have more control. So as I come down into a squat, I come straight down, my back straight. I'm going to show you to my side. I'm coming down, my spine is going to be straight. I'm going to engage my ankles, knees, and my hips all at one time. And we're going to come straight down. Okay, this is giving me a solid base. Remember, my shoulders are not going forward where I'm starting to put weight on the front part of my toes and my knees. I'm coming straight down with my spine straight down. Okay, coming straight down. And this is going to be a nice base. These are going to be my springs. Okay, showing you again from the front. I'm going to go ahead and squat down. Okay, and this right here is going to be my base. Right now I'm using 2 springs. Okay, I have 2 springs. Okay, my right spring and my left spring, and both of them are assisting me in being balanced. Okay, because I'm not feeling uncomfortable. Okay, that means I have balance 100%. So it's safe to say that my left leg has 50%, right leg has 50%, and it's all helping into this 100% of balance. Okay. So with regards to the St. Louis G-Slide, we're going to use only one of these legs for a spring. Okay, and we're going to use an aggressive heel. Okay, in a previous lesson we used an aggressive heel where we said that our toes are up, our knee is locked, and the back of our leg is straight. Okay, so when we put these two together, we're actually going to have the form that we need for the first part of X marks the spot. Now, we just spoke about being 100% balanced. Okay, when you're balanced, you can be balanced on one foot. Okay, that's actually balanced on one foot, which is 100%. Again, that's coming here. And even though I have another leg here, all of my balance is actually on one skate. I can do the same thing for the other skate. Okay, or when I have 2 skates down, I'm balanced 50-50. With regards to the G-slide step, we're actually going to be at an 80-20. Okay, so the spring leg is actually going to have 80% of our weight. Okay, and the left leg is going to have 20% of our weight. Okay, so our left leg is going to be here. Our left spring is going to be here. It's going to have 80%, and as you can see, as I'm shifted, more of my weight is going to be on my spring leg. And when I come into my aggressive heel, I'm only going to have 20. And because I have 20, I should be able to pick it up. I can't pick up my spring leg because that's where most of my weight is. I can't pick my weight up. Only thing I can do is stand up and take weight off of it. Okay. So to show you guys what it looks like, when I'm doing my first part of X marks the spot, and I'm going to 11 o'clock, I want you to tell that as I go down to my 11 o'clock, I can actually pick my foot up, and I'm still rolling. Okay. And the reason why I'm still rolling is because the majority of my weight is on my spring leg, and my aggressive heel leg is actually maintaining my speed. Okay, remember, make sure you have an aggressive heel. It's going to allow you to maintain your speed through these drills. If you have a modest heel, you're going to have a problem with speeding up. Okay, you're definitely going to need speed because we're holding these counts for 4 beats, and if you still feel uncomfortable for these beginner 4 beats, you might need to tack on another 4 and go 8 beats. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go through 2 or 3 of these just so you can see what it looks like. And again, we're at 80-20. And remember, whenever we're going to our left, we're going to use a left spring. Whenever we're going to our right, we use a right spring. Okay, that's just a little reference point as you work through this drill. Because right now we're starting to incorporate a couple of things. We're starting to think about 80-20. We're starting to think about the spring. We're starting to think about our aggressive heel. So though this is pretty much simple to an advanced skater, if you are looking through these lessons and we're beginning skaters, we actually have a lot of things going on. So don't feel afraid, don't feel ashamed to go 8 beats as you start to kind of put all of these pieces together. Because again, the more you work on these basic fundamentals, the smoother you're going to be when we start to get down the line into video, lesson 7, 8, and all the bonus videos. Okay, so here we go. Quick little clock drill so we can know where we're at as far as the clock. 12 o'clock's in front. Go to 3, 9, 11, go to 10, 9, 12, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11. Okay, so right now this is my 11. Okay, should be your 11, and it's going to be to my left. And as soon as we got to my left, this leg right here, my left leg is going to be my spring. My right leg here is going to be my aggressive heel. Here we go. We're going to go 4 beats. Remember, if you need to go 8, go 8. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Remember, when I go down and I squat on my left spring, notice that I'm not going to come over. Okay? I'm not going to stretch my hamstring. Okay? You want to come straight down on top of that left spring. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, come back. Again. 12, 11 is my angle. This is my path. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the next one I'm going to show you the same path. This time I'm going to pick my foot up. And I want you to see how I'm still balanced. I still have my form, and I'm still able to do my step, but my left spring is actually going to have the majority of my weight. Actually, all of my weight, because I'm going to actually shift more weight to it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. My foot up, and 4. Show you one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and try a couple little sets. I would say try about 20 times, working on that 4 beat, or if you're working with the 8 beats for a super beginner, make sure you go ahead and do about 20 sets until you get really comfortable with it. Make sure you keep telling yourself, I'm going to 11 o'clock, use your clock. Make sure you keep telling yourself that as I'm going to my left, I'm using my left spring, and kind of think about what you're doing and keep focusing, and don't move on until you feel confident that you know exactly what you're doing, you feel like you're balanced, and that your weight is where it needs to be. As always, if you have any feedback, make sure you get some feedback on these videos. And in the next lesson, we're going to learn how to stop on a dime, come to a complete stop by stopping on a dime. As always, thank you guys for watching my videos. Same with G-Slide, the UG Slide. See you guys later.